This third down play to open the period. From the gun on third down, Ncaa Moore. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
The Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Makes the grab. It's Hill. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little light here on 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Griffin. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. The Ducks are facing 3rd and inches. Trying to slip through and pick it up. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Line gets set, 1st down. Ncaa Moore. Out wide left, it's Griffin. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Ducks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Moore to the air. He'll throw it. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. 3rd and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. And he gets it away.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're overlooking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown. You don't want to be kicking a field goal at this point.
And they decide to trot out the kicker. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Here's Moore to throw. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
This just looks like too much backyard football from this quarterback right now. We've already seen a pick in this game. Bad fundamentals on that last throw, throwing it off his back leg. He needs to trust his coaching. He just needs to settle himself down.
Unloads in the nick of time.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points...
He's taking the shot. He's got it inside the 15. They get him down with this offensive setup. First and goal from the 9. Washington stops the clock and uses its first timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Moore. Trying to find the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Ducks! That's the first score of the day for the nation's leader in receiving touchdowns. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Moore will throw. Here comes the heat. Got the back over the middle.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. He spins that thing down the middle. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. He's changing the play. In the gun on 3rd down. Moore right down the middle. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. Final timeout taken here by the Ducks. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half.
And it's so fun to have that trump card, right? Like, it's almost like playing a video game with this guy. When you got a big tight end that can make plays, that gets open, that feels those soft spots in the zones, 3rd down.
He's going to fire deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop.
Will boot it away to start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the 3rd quarter, they'll try to answer here. Breaks into the open. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. 1st down from the 43. Moore, play action. Still looking to his right. The throw. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. For decades, Washington dominated this rivalry. Then 1994, and the pick by Kenny Wheaton took it to the house. And since that moment, this rivalry has been on.
It's been so much fun to watch. For years, it had conference championship implications. We've seen Heisman Trophy implications in this one. More recently, college football playoff implications as well. Always fun when these two teams get together.
And it doesn't matter what conference they're in. We're always watching this matchup. All eyes are on this match. They don't like each other.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Going to field this one in tight quarters. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the... They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Takes the handoff. It's Griffin. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for a crease. Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Stewart. Could not make his way to the corner.
They're getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Throwing more. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Making the adjustment. Moore from the gun, trying to convert 3rd down. Finds his target. At the 45 on his way. He almost took it the distance, and they get him out of bounds at the 26-yard line. And the whistle blows as they bring out the trainers to have a look at an injured Duck. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They're going back to the ground. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Dante Moore. Right side, it's Gresham. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Rush is on. Buried before he could blink.
And 1st and goal, I think a lot of people get very conservative. Let's run the football. You know, let's be very predictable. You can't be predictable, right, Palmer? You got to be aggressive, but what happened?
Well, I like the idea of calling a pass play down there, but hey, for quarterbacks, it's touchdowns, checkdowns, or throwaways. You are not taking a sack under any circumstance right there. That quarterback's got to do a better job having the clock go off in his head to keep his offense in good position to score.
Making the adjustment on the play. From the gun on 3rd down, Dante Moore. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! Still a one-score game, and they've got a little breathing room.
And that was an important kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
And he'll just take a knee. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. The defense did its job, holding them to the field goal, and now this offense will try to protect this lead. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Here's Moore to throw. Out wide right, it's Stewart. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. They want that clock to run. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. You hate to see an injury any time. Holly's going to keep an eye on that and get us up to date on what the situation is. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Moore to the air. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
Moore from the gun on 3rd down. He'll take the deep shot. He's got it on the outside. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Washington stops the clock and uses its first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Moore. Under pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Left side is Hampton. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
In the gun on 3rd down, Moore. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. The Ducks decide to punt it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes in. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Looking for a crease to the left. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Now Washington uses his 3rd timeout, and they can't stop the clock again. Now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. The Ducks will try to run out the clock in this final minute. Gonna run it. It's Griffin. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
Man, that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Oh, pressure's coming. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football, and he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it.
Got enough space, and he crosses the goal line for the late touchdown, and that one just might finish this baby off.
That is just how the coach wants to draw it up. Take up all the clock, score the go-ahead touchdown. This one is all but over.
He'll bring it out. It's Washington. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. One more play to pad the stats. Williams. Look out. And the pass goes incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock strikes 0. Ball game is over. So Oregon gets the victory in its blood feud against Washington.